back to the channel. Um, yeah, got some more attacks for you today. I currently not doing too well in Legend today. 2 1 stars, as you can see, 60%, 2 stars, so low percentage. And currently, if I got 2 or 3 stars to match out attacks, I would be minus 31. So not ideal start, but hopefully these couple attacks will be better. Something else that's just kind of like random and fun. I was looking through my achievements and only got to destroy 2 more crafted defenses to get the Crafter's Nightmare. So hopefully, if I'm good enough, I'll destroy the crafted defenses on my attacks today. Um, and we'll get that achievement, which would be pretty cool. This is an interesting base. I actually saw a base similar to this yesterday, and I think I 2-starred it because the town hall is on the outside, so it's like pretty good to 2-star, but it's a difficult base. I as a this was my base. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, this is not my base, so I kind of dislike it. But it's a good base. I think I'm going to try to fireball the Rage Tower specifically. I like to go overkill with that. There for a meeting there? Okay. Hopefully the wording gets drawn that way. Head hunter down just to help out. That, ice ball. We'll have you facing that way. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully I can move this way around the base. Yeah, I like where it's starting right now. I'll do that. So let's activate the CC. That was for activation because now the block of balloons lost their speed. I'm gonna boost that actually. I'm gonna put my RC here. Cool. Yeah, this is all right. It's probably not going to be a great attack, but it's what I need. Oh, that's good. Good to do that. And I got the stars grow. Okay, that could have been pretty alright. Cool. I'm gonna fold off. I'm gonna get the RC. I was not paying attention to that. We'll with that. Wait for the phrases to end, and then I'll get the RC again. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I thought during this video I could just talk about myself a little bit, who I am, what I like to do. A little bit about myself. I am currently a college student at the university or at Iowa State University, studying architecture right now. Plan to graduate with that. I, as we all know, love playing Clash of Clans. I think it's a pretty fun game. Got on YouTube now. Yes. Yeah. Architecture student at Iowa State University. So my hobbies. I like to read. I used to read a lot when I was younger. Did I end up getting the bomb hive in that? No, I did not. That's tough. I used to read a lot when I was younger. Like back in middle school, high school. Read a lot of the Percy Jackson books. Loved those. Kind of stopped reading a little bit when I first came to school, but recently I've gotten back into reading some. I read the Percy Jackson books again, just the first 5, so just the Lightning Thief. Uh, yep. Books, and then I thought about going and reading the Heroes of Olympus series, but then I was like, nah, I don't really feel like reading them right now, so I didn't. But what I ended up doing was my friend Sam, who plays Clash of Clans as well, Clash Samwell, he bought the Hobbit books, like J.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit. Ooh, I wanted it to go, but that's okay. and started reading. Well, he bought just the Hobbit book, and then the Lord of the Rings books because he wanted to start reading those. And I read those a long time ago. I think I read The Hobbit when I was like 12, and then I read the Lord of the Rings books when I was like 15. And honestly, I didn't really understand most of what was going on, so I kind of was like, well, it'd be good to read those again and actually understand what was happening, comprehend a little bit better because Tolkien is a pretty heavy writer. So, got to do that. Or that was the goal. So I'm reading that right now, which is exciting. It's really fun. Have definitely have a greater appreciation for it. One, because I'm comprehending the story a little better, and two, I don't think I watched the movies at the time of my reading of the books, and so I also just understand the overall story a lot better now that I have an understanding of those. And I know, I mean, I love Lord of the Rings and Hobbit and Tolkien, all things Tolkien. I've always been like big on that, so I've always watched over YouTube videos and learned all the stuff about the lore about those stories about the Tolkien universe. But I wasn't as like I didn't know the books as well. Like I knew the book, like I read a lot about them, had seen a lot about them, watched videos about them. But I hadn't like actually read them, so I knew the stories pretty well. This is not looking good. I like to do this. So I didn't like actually know them, like read them very well versed in the reading of them. So reading them is also just like it's nicer to like yeah, I understand the stories, and so actually reading it is like gives me just a deeper understanding of the story, which is cool. So I'm enjoying that. Jeez, that was quite the like shockwave. Yeah, so understanding the story is a little better. That was such an unfortunate attack. And I think I also missed the bomb hive again. Silly goose. So that's exciting. I've enjoyed that, getting back into reading some. These double race bases are really annoying me right now. I don't even know. I think I need to get a new attack. I kind of messed around with a new attack for a little bit. I tried E-Drags once, and haven't tried them again since, so I need to try a new attack again because this attack obviously is not working as well as I want it to. Yeah, all things Lord of the Rings and Hobbit is also that, yeah, that's just, that in of itself is a hobby of mine. I also realized I put the, shouldn't have overwrote that. Overwrote. Yeah, all things Lord of the Rings and Hobbits. I love those. Those are, favorites of mine. That's kind of a hobby, I guess. This is not going to be a good attack. I think I'm going to try using the long one from this one, actually. Yeah. The Showery would... This would be a decent phone here base. I need to get a new attack. Yep. Yeah. So reading. I like reading. Something else that I love to do is board games. I play a lot of board games with my friends. And like when I say I play board games, I'm not just like, oh, I play Monopoly and like Risk. With the games that we play are like, I need to get stuck. I'm at like an intense level of board gaming. Like there's my favorite board game currently is this game called Twilight Imperium, which is a board game, a space-themed board game. The goal of the game is like to become the ruler of the galaxy. You do that through completing objectives throughout the game. Some of them are like military-based, where it's like, you know, defeat the opponent with a military points or something like that, or, you know, own this many planets. Some of them are like politics, more politics-based. So yeah, you get victory points, and then you win the game if you have a lot of victory points, which is, you know, winning the game is fun. So that's a really enjoyable game. Love that game a lot. I have a couple friends that we play that game. It used to be like 4 times a year probably, because it takes about 8 hours to play. I guess I don't know if I said that or not. So it used to be about 4 times a year. I guess something else about me. I got married last June, so I've been married for almost 9 months, close to 9 months now. This attack actually didn't end up bad. Like, there could be an argument for a time fail, but we'll see once we get there. That's actually kind of wild. Probably not a time fail because, yeah, but it wasn't like that bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, anyway. Got married and just rearranged some of my time. I love my wife, which means I love spending time with her. So I do spend more time with her than I do with my friends that are men. So I have less time to sit down for 8 hours straight and play a board game. I guess that's also more what that goes into. Um, so I don't play. We don't play that as much. We have played it. I think we've played it once since I got married. We played it over winter break, our school's winter break. Um, just because we had 4 weeks, it's like, this would be a good time to try to do a game. So we did that. It was a lot of fun. I ended up winning, which was my first win in a very long time. So that felt good. Um, yeah, board games. Board games are fun. I love board games. A recent one that I played is called no, I didn't play Eclipse. I want to play Eclipse. That's one that I've. Is it Eclipse? It's the one I just played. One sec here, sorry. Yeah, it is Eclipse. Okay, never mind. It's Eclipse. It's a similar theory, similar style to Twilight Imperium. They call it the like European or the Euro Twilight Imperium. I don't really know what that means, but that's what they call it. It's a much shorter game. I really enjoyed it. I played it once. One of my friends who I played board games with got it for Christmas, so I got to play with him. Well, I got to, yeah, him and a couple and another friend. Um, and it was fun to play. So I like bigger board games that are a little bit more strategic, but I do also enjoy the small board games. I grew up playing like Risk and Monopoly, Life with my siblings a lot, my parents. So those are just like really nostalgic for me playing those games. So I actually do genuinely enjoy those very simple games that are very low strategy and mostly luck based. But I also, if I have the time to, and the people who can play, I do really enjoy playing the very strategic kind of thought provoking games, politics and war strategy and all of that kind of stuff. I really enjoy those. Um, yeah, we did not get this thing, which I'm kind of sad about. I think we need one more, which, for the sake of, I said we were going to do at the start of this video, so I'm going to do it. I actually have been doing this for a little while because I realized recently, I think I was at like 100 more, and I was like, well, you could just go out on like regular attacks and kill them and get rid of them. So I actually did kind of set it up so that I could get it done in this video, but then I was bad at attacking and didn't get it. So this is what I have been doing, is just doing. Because China is crazy. I don't think I might look very well. Yeah, we got it. Here it is. I did that a good amount and set it up. Cool, we got 200 gems. So we got that done. That's exciting. Yep. I will. I think I'm negative currently. Yeah, minus 45 down or up in attack. Golly. Hopefully I'll get a 3-star off camera on my last attack. That would be ideal. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening and learning about me. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to tell you more about myself. Yeah, until next time.